Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is, keeping in mind that these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing below, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all the links necessary below in the description box. You can also email me for personal reading and I'll get you out further information from there. You can follow me on over to my podcast, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly. And I do hope to see you there. And the news on the channel is that memberships are now live and active. So if you see the join button down below where the subscribe button used to be or still is, you can hit that and it will give you all the information that you're looking for. There are 3 levels available, 3 options for you. So I do hope to see you join on the membership side. With that being said, let's go ahead and get cracking and find out what is today's daily dice for my fellow human source. What messages do you have for my fellow humans? What would you like them to know? What is today's daily dice source? What messages do you have? What would you like to say today? Okay, so we've got North Node Aries in the 10th house. So whoever's here, you are on your path of purpose. You're doing what you're meant to be doing. You're about to receive fame and recognition, accolades. You've been determined. You've sacrificed. You've been hardworking, slow moving, ambitious, right? Very much been the leader in your own life. Brave and facing your fears, being fearless, right? Starting something with a big bang. That's what Aries feels like to me. It just feels like the big bang. Like, and it's Aries energy because Aries is the start of the zodiac wheel. It's when spring comes and it's like a lot of energy to begin to grow. Like when the seeds begin to pop up out of the ground and they begin to show their flowers. Like, that's a lot of energy. It takes a lot more energy to begin something than it does to continue with something, right? Once an object is in motion, it wants to stay in motion. The law of inertia. It's like, that's why Aries is such a unique energy in itself, because it's like talking about you starting something new and gaining success from that and gaining recognition from that and seeing money come from that and seeing followers come from that and seeing that you are impacting people, and that not only that this is a part of your purpose with the North Node here. This is your path towards fulfillment. You're walking it. You're doing what you're meant to be doing. This feels like a little applause and celebration from Source, right? Public reputation is coming. These are long-term goals. These are things that you've been thinking about for a long time. Things that have been on your mind. You're always on my mind. Oh my gosh, we were singing that song last night. That's so funny. But that's it. It's like, this is something that's always been on your mind. Like, this is what I want to do. I want this to go this way, and I want to work that. I want to have that. Who sings that song? I think we came to it. It was Willie Nelson. Check that song out. Check out the lyrics. It talks about love, but it's interesting because it's what it feels like. This is something that you are passionate about. You really love this, right? This is something you become a very, very knowledgeable about. Someone, you become an expert in this field. It's something that you have some sense of authority in. People cannot question just how good you are at what you do because you have gained years of experience. And those years account for something. You know, they say it takes a half an hour every day doing the same thing over and over again to become a master at whatever it is that you're trying to do. So if this is something that you've been doing for hours and hours a day and gaining expertise after hours and hours a day, and maybe you have 5 years in it, but you spent 5 years at, I don't know, let's just say even 6 hours a day learning about this. What are you then? Right? And that's what we talk about in this idea of really applying yourself. It doesn't take long to become a master at what you want. It just takes that initiative and consistency. And that's what it feels like. But this is something that you just kind of started one day and it just kept coming back to it. It feels like here with this energy, but it's absolutely your path of purpose. We have 5:05 on the clock and source showing that this is something that was it was uncomfortable change to get to your completion, to where you're meant to be at. And you're doing it. You're making changes. You're making the changes necessary. You're growing. You know, it's hard sometimes because you'll start something new, but then you'll be so comfortable in that new thing that you won't continue to grow. And I feel like that's the furthest thing from where you've been. Like every time you had an opportunity, you continued to grow. You continued to gain more clarity about what it was that you could do here. And it's become an effortless journey for you. You do this effortlessly. It wasn't effortless to begin with, but when people see you doing this, it's just something you effortlessly do. They're like, whoa, like they were always meant to do that. Like they just own it. They live it. They are it, you know? And it's just because you've spent so much time doing it. That was not meant to sound dirty. So whoever thought that sounded dirty, get your head out of the gutter, okay? Snip, snip. So for real. All right? Shoot. Yeah, sometimes life stings with wasp spirit here. Number 10 in numerology was 64. Yeah, it's been hard. It's been hard. This is not something that was easy. It's like, even though you make it look effortless, like it's not something that was easy. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of sacrifice. It took a lot of just continuing to show up. Like we have, isn't that funny? We have wasp spirit and then we have honeybee spirit coming out showing reciprocity with number 6, right? Harmony, balance, resolution, solutions, problem solving, seeing yourself through the eyes of the divine. Like there's reciprocity here now through this. It was really hard, but now you're receiving. And then we had, fierceness with Wolverine. Number 5. Yeah, look, 5 and 6 coming out together. Flew out of the deck. You had to go up against a lot of negativity, a lot of challenges, a lot of boundaries, a lot of internal boundaries, a lot of internal burdens, it feels like. And it's like you still met it. It's like that. This is the energy. Okay, look at this card. Just look. This is Aries incarnate right here. This energy right here, that's what I feel when I think of Aries. Like, boom. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm going to take it on. I'm ferocious. I'm brave. I'm passionate. And I'm a leader. And I'm competitive. And I'm going to do it. So the energy that you've put towards this, like you were in a very competitive, it's been very competitive for you. Yeah, very fiery. Moderation with rhinoceros here, but look at all this fire. I saw very fiery. So you could be a fire sign in Aries, Leo, Sag. You could have Aries, Leo, Sag in Saturn, in Uranus, or in your 10th house. Okay? But this is something that, and again, numerology number 5. It's been something that's been very uncomfortable for you to do, to come to terms with this is who you are. This is what you want to do. And then once you became comfortable with who it was that you were ready to be, then you settled into your path of purpose, which is the 10th house, talks about our career, our life mission, our path of purpose, right? What else would you like to say here, Source? Okay. Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. Mutable, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. We have Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces, and then we have Taurus energy over here. You could have North Node in Taurus. You could have South Node in Taurus. Okay? But these are energies that are coming. It's like this energy of, I'm letting this go. For real. For reals, okay? I'm letting it go because this is what I want and this is who I want to be, and I'm ready to do what's necessary and what's asked of me. Let's get a career and life oracle out on it. Just one, Source. What else would you like to say? Okay, thank you. What do we have here? Healing your childhood wounds, like healing your trauma. This is something you wanted to do since you were a child. Maybe you didn't remember it, or maybe you do. But it's coming to fruition now. It's like maybe owning your own business or something like that is something you've always wanted to do, and now you get to live that dream. Whoa! Oh my gosh, I love when stuff like that happens. Make your dreams real. What did I just say? You get to live that dream. And then we have Spider Spirit coming out here. Make your dreams real with number 11 in numerology, which talks about a very, very spiritual awakening. Like, this is something that's, you're very much in alignment with your journey, okay? Let's see what's on the bottom of the career and life oracle deck. We have ending. You may be leaving a position or be terminated. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely. I feel like this is what happened to you before. I feel like you left something that wasn't working out for you, and you were okay with that, but it was like accepting who you were has been a very long journey. New life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may get a tempting job offer or a new place. Unfurling like the fern. New life, a new beginning. This is something that's brand new for you. You get to experience the fruit of your effort. Right? You get to enjoy that. I feel like they want one more. Let's get one of these. What else would you like to say here, Source? Okay, I feel like there's a few more. Yeah, okay, they said stop. All right, what do we have on the bottom? Real estate, wealth, investment, mega project. Yeah, so you could be investing in real estate. This is evidence. I feel like this is Source coming through saying, look, 55 and 56. We have 10 and 6. Look, right here, 2 different decks. Making progress. We have evidence, detection, instigation, and proof. It's like Source is trying to give you proof that this is really yours. This is coming for you, okay? It's like really yours. Ask for evidence. Keep asking for evidence. Source is going to keep showing you. Family, bond, home, background. You've healed your family bonds. Look, number 46. We have 10 and 10 coming out together in numerology here. Your path of purpose was all about you healing your family bonds, letting go of those old tragedies and traumas that maybe were an anchor in your life. And now Source is going to fulfill the promise. Look, I cannot make this up. We have number 28, which is 10 in numerology once again. Can you see that? Look at that. 10, 10, 10. I cannot make this up. Source. And the only card that flipped over was the evidence card. Like, I'm going to show you what's real. Okay? Like, look, let's get with it. Let's get with it. Like we promised. Responsible, confirmation, and assurance. What do I say? Keep asking Source for assurance. Keep asking Source for evidence. Sources, I got you already. Don't worry about a thing. I got you. Right now. You may have asked, give me more confirmation. Source is like, I got you. I already knew you were going to ask for it. Look, and then we have illness, 35 with number 8, healing those karmic bonds, healing those karmic wounds, that dis-ease that's within our soul that's causing illness on us, right? Disease, weakness, and fragility. This is something you maybe have dealt with a lot of sickness when you were a child. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of sickness right now, that purging of the energy right now. Or maybe it's just like feeling like I've been dealing with something that's very harsh in the sickness realm, and how am I gonna live my dream if I'm dealing with something that's so heavy? And Sources, don't worry, I have a plan for you. Okay? They want you to keep your head up. They want you to hold true to yourself. They want you to keep living authentically. No matter where you're at, you have a plan. Look at all this. I can't 10. I can't make that up. 10 with the wasp spirit. So synchronistic, this reading. Just absolutely insane. And look, they wanted illness to come out over trust, patience, and sensuality. There's something big that's on the horizon for you. Trust in miracles. Look, the flame just went out. Trust in miracles is what I'm hearing here. Because the miracle is yours. It may not be exactly what we're asking for, but it's going to be something far greater than you could have ever imagined it could be, okay? So this was an incredible reading. I absolutely love this for you. This is super exciting. If you feel like this is your reading, leave a little honeybee emoji down below and say, I call in my higher resolutions and I see myself through eyes of love. So you let Source know that you're ready to receive this beautiful energy. Leave me a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, though, and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.